We're good? Mm-hmm. All right, day 17. Welcome to another, what I like to say, fantastic episode of the Quarantine Cocktail Show. You'll notice I'm wearing a hat today. It's no shower day today. I don't know if you got that one. We got the executive order, though. No showers today. That's what I'm going with. So, are you ready for today? This is a good one. I know we're stuck. We're in the house, and I see all these things about posting about beaches and all that. I'm going to give you one better. I'm going to give you your quarantine Pina Colada handshaking. We're breaking all the social distancing rules tonight, I'll tell you that. So, step into the shelter and let me teach you a little bit about a Pina Colada. Now, I got to give a shout out because I was on a trip with someone not long ago, and I've had Pina Coladas. And, of course, everybody thinks blender and all that. That's garbage. That is crap. Actually, they're delicious. But I'm not a big blender fan. Matter of fact, to give you a little background, back in the day, I told you a little part of my history. I actually was a bartender for a while. Not a great bartender. People would come up and order that. I would never make it today. Because people would come up to me and say, hey, I would like a frozen strawberry daiquiri. And I'd say, okay, it's $50. And they go, $50? I said, I don't want that. I said, perfect. I didn't want to make it anyway. Didn't like cleaning up the blender. Too much work. Anyway, back to our drink. We're going classic Pina Colada today, all right? So, what do you need? Well, all about the rum. Now, we're going back to Barbados. We're getting out our Mount Gay rum. Little thing I found out today. Now, this, I like to use, obviously, a good rum. But on a Pina Colada, I like to go with like a nice amber, something with a little bit of flavor. Normally, your amber rums, they've just been aged a bit longer, a bit more in the barrel. Going to be nice. I just found out Mount Gay, they're actually not even making the silver, what would be like a clear rum. They don't even make it anymore. So anyway, Mount Gay rum, you already know this, but just so you keep up on your trivia, oldest rum distillery in the world. So they say. All right, so let's start with this. First, ice, we're going over top of. Go 2 solid ounces of a good rum. So there's 1, there's 2, just to be safe. Put a, well, you know what, it's a Tuesday, a little bit more. Okay, so there's your rum. Next thing you need is you're gonna need pineapple juice, right? All right, equal parts pineapple juice, all right? Why is it pineapple juice? Is it the last beverage to make it out of the can? I swear to God, the only way you can get pineapple juice is either in a tiny can or one of the big cans that you punch up. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. But I swear that's the only way you can get it. Again, equal parts. So we're going to go 2 ounces of pineapple juice. And then I just keep it even a little bit more, not that much more. All right. Now, next big thing you need coconut cream. Folks, here's how you screw up a Pina Colada real quick. One, if you want to buy a Pina Colada mix, go ahead. That would be better. The other mistake, though, that people really make is they get coconut milk. No, we're not eating breakfast here, folks. You don't need milk. You need coconut cream. That's the sweet goodness. It is sweetened. It's good. It's delicious. And what you're going to need about an ounce. Now, ounce of this, you're kind of a little bit of scoopy on this. Let's just do this. You're going to need about 3 to 4 tablespoons to get 2 ounces. So 1, 2, we'll just get another heavy one, and then we'll be there. But that coconut cream, that's what makes it good. Now, last thing I need to do is I'm going to give you one more little secret here that a lot of people don't know when it comes to your Pina Colada. You need a little bit more citrus. You always need citrus. Speaking of citrus, you guys ready for a little history lesson on a Pina Colada? No? You don't want it? No? Okay. Yes? Okay, you do want it. All right. Here's what you need to know about your Pina Colada. If you want to go back, I got 3 stories for you on how Pina Coladas came about. No, I got 2. I got one story, and then I got another story with 2 subparts. First story, where did it come from? Well, it's got rum in it, it's got lime in it, Yeah, pirates. No, not Hemingway. Did someone say Hemingway? Not Hemingway. But it is pirates, and I'm not even going to tell you. It's just anything with rum in it and lime. There's probably a story about pirates doing it. I'm going to give you a better one. So first of all, Pina Colada, you need to know this. And I got a friend out there who I hope is watching and is very excited about this. This, my friends, national drink of Puerto Rico. You all knew that, right? That's the truth. That's where it's coming from. But where in Puerto Rico did it come from? Here's your second story, 2 parts. Part 1, 1953. No, 52. I apologize. 1952. Beachcomber Bar. Bartender there says he was the first. He created the Pina Colada. Part 2, 1963. Another bar, Puerto Rico, called Barchina. If I screwed that up, I apologize. They say, no, we were the first to introduce the Pina Colada. Now, let me give you 3 facts about each of those stories. First of all, if you go to either one of those bars today, they both got a plaque up in a bar saying they were the first ones to come up with the Pina Colada. The next thing you want to know about this, and this is fun, both of the bartenders' first names, Ramon. Swear to God. Different last names, and I don't remember who they are, but first name was Ramon. Here's the fun fact number 3 you need to know about a Pina Colada. If you ask how they make it, they will tell you this. They do not serve it over ice. Get the hell. I swear, no ice. Now, we're making it over ice. I'm going to serve it over ice. Now, here's the last thing, and I do not believe they put this in theirs, but I will tell you a little splash of vanilla. We're going to go about a 1/4 teaspoon. You need that in there. Oh my gosh. We need a glass to mix. We don't have it. Pause. Coming back. How many people fell? Sorry, folks. Cat, dog, everybody in a way. You gotta mix it. You would think after 17 episodes I would have everything, but we don't. Every night we clean. So, it's part of the coronavirus. All right, last thing. Gotta shake. Now you got a heavy cream in here, so you really gotta shake this. Now, where did I leave off on my story? I think that was the whole story. So, Puerto Rico, national drink, 2 Ramones. All right, here it is. Last thing I'll tell you about it. They don't serve it over ice. I believe, 1, it's got to be served over ice. I like it crushed ice. But here's the other thing. Don't fool yourself, folks. You do not need to be pouring this or mixing it in a blender. A good classic Pina Colada, handshaken, is absolutely the way to go. Last thing, garnish. Pineapple is a must. So, I cored that earlier so you didn't have to worry about it. So, we're going to do that. Now, what I suggest you do is take that pineapple, put a nice little coat of emergency on it. I'm telling you, the citrus on that is perfect. Then, you're going to need a couple cherries. That is absolutely by far the ultimate thing. There is no such thing as a pina colada without cherry on it. And my folks, there you have a hand. Oh my God. You're going to love that one. I hope you make this one at home. Last thing. I'm not going to show you what's written on it. Just know I've started this. That, my friends, is a quarantine cocktail request list. And we have started filling it out. There are numerous ones on here. I ask you every night, send in your request. Maybe we'll make it, maybe we won't. Depends if I like you. It's not true. I love everybody. But send in your requests. We'll be glad to try to get them on. We're having fun here. Folks, I hope you had a great time tonight. I hope you make yourself a pina colada. Picture the beach, because that's all you can do right now. Sit back, relax. It's only day 17. It's just a Tuesday. Cheers to everybody. Cheers to friends. Love you all. See you tomorrow night on another quarantine cocktail show. Good night.